Hello, foodie crew, and welcome back. Let's make these delicious, soft, gooey cinnamon buns with cream cheese frosting. Let's dive in. And for our dough filling, let's combine our sugar, our cinnamon powder, and our pumpkin spice, and a pinch of salt, and combine that together because we're going to use that to spread onto our pastry once we roll it out. Next, let's prepare our flour. So we're going to sift our flour so we can have it nice and light. And we're going to add some salt and combine that together. Just give it a whisk. Then we're going to add our packet of yeast. And we're using instant yeast. The full recipe will be in the description box and all will be listed there just for you. Let's grease our bowl where we're going to put our dough to keep it from sticking to the pan. And we're also going to need some melted butter and some milk. And we're going to whisk that and set that aside. In fact, we're going to also need an egg. So let's beat one large egg. We're going to use that to add to our dough after we add our butter and milk mixture. We're just going to pour that over and warm that into the microwave for a few seconds, just until lukewarm. So it can help to activate our yeast, although we're using instant yeast, but as we still use some warm butter and keep our ingredients warm to activate that yeast. And we're just going to put that in and use a spatula to mix that all come together before we use a dough hook to do the final mixing until it comes away from the bowl and forms into a ball, and we know, yes, it's ready. We're going to leave that to rise only for 10 minutes, just to rest rather. See, that's coming together nicely and pulling away from the sides, and we don't want to over mix our dough. See, that's coming nicely together, and we're just going to put it in this greased bowl and cover with some cling film or a damp towel and just leave it there for 10 minutes to rest. Not to rise so much at this point. And we're going to dust it with some flour and just give it a good roll out to get like, this is in circle mat, but we're just going to try however to get more of a squarish, rectangularish shape. So we're just going to roll that out. Seems to be more of a roundish. We can work with that, right? Anyway, so we're rolling that out. And then once we've done that, we're going to brush on some melted butter. Well, not melted so much, but the weather has been warm, so this butter is at room temperature. We didn't need to melt it. So I just got my brush and just brushed it on, just like that. Softened butter outside. And that's fine. It's very hot in London right now, so everything's been so warm. And here we're going to just dust on our sugar mixture with the cinnamon and the pumpkin spice and salt and that we've combined earlier, and just sprinkle that all over there, smelling so cinnamony and so good. Then we're going to bring that together tightly. Could be a little tighter, but we're going to work with that. Let's get rid of the little ends so we can have nice, neat cuts. And we're just going to cut that into a couple of pieces. And we're going to place them in our greased bowl here. And just pack them in there neatly. Not in any particular order. And we're going to cover it with some cling film. And we're going to leave it to rise for at least 2 hours. Hour and a half to 2 hours. And there we are. They've risen nicely. And our little secret here is to pour on some warm cream over, and that's going to moisten our buns so well. And look at that. They've baked nicely. Now in a separate bowl, we need some powdered sugar, some cream cheese, and some cinnamon syrup, and some cream. And we're going to whip that up and add a little vanilla also extract. And just beat that up into a nice thick creamy frosting. And the recipe will be in the description box. Then we're going to slather it on to the buns while they're still warm, so we can get right into it and warm right into it. It's gonna be so delicious. Just look at that. Moist, creamy, delicious. These buns were so good. I hope you enjoyed baking with me today. And if you did, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future uploads of more delicious recipes.